Good morning. I'm probably streaming to my YouTube and my Facebook page, but I'm just waiting to get the okay. There we go. To live stream to my group. Yay. Okay, that should work. Good morning. I'm Alison Sullivan. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is just outside of Vancouver on the west coast of Canada. So welcome to all my friends who join me on Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And to anyone watching on replay, I'm just gonna, it looks like I'm live and it looks like, you can hear me. So this is awesome. Wow. It was one of those touch and goes this morning. I went to go live and it said that none of the stream codes were working. So I was kind of scrambling with 1 minute ahead of going live. So hopefully you guys will join me shortly. And when you do, please comment so that I can see you are here. Okay, so nobody's on anything yet. Maybe it's a busy day for people. I will go ahead and do my stream if people come or if they don't come, but hopefully I'll have at least one person. Hi, Janet. Good morning, friend. How are you? I haven't looked outside, but I can hear the rain. It sounds miserable. But anyway, Grey Cup's inside, and so it should be okay for anybody heading downtown for that. All right, I'm going to just do this. There we go. So we're going to be using Nests of Winter. I am, but I've used the we as because we're together creating. Yay. So it's just you and me, Janet, so far. Can't see anyone else. That's weird because I usually have quite a few people come. But I guess you can see me okay, so that's good news. Don't know if I'm working on my page or YouTube, but one hopes. Anyway, let's do this and then let's go over and let's create a card. I'm really excited about my card today. Even though I haven't fully made it, I have the concept of it in my head. Does that make sense? So bits and pieces of it. All right. So we're going to use Winterly Treetops. It is a bundle from the mini catalog. It's part of the amazing Nests of Winter suite that, it's so beautiful. It's also my upcoming class. So on December the 7th, I'm offering a class using the bundle. You can purchase the bundle from me, or if you're a demonstrator or you have another demonstrator, you can purchase it from them and still join the class. Let me show you what comes in the class. We're going to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. You're going to get a full pack of the natural tone linen thread. You're going to get a full package of the earth toned shimmer gems. And you're going to get half a pack of the designer series paper. And so you can see I'm down to my dregs. Like I've used a lot of the paper. So this is all I have left. But here's the patterns. There's 12 patterns, 6 double-sided, and you're going to get 12 by 12, 6 sheets cut in half, 6 by 12, okay? Just to make it easy to mail it. Or if you live close to me, you can pick up and I won't cut them down so you can have them as their full size, okay? Hi, Sharon. You guys are watching over on Barter Butter. Yay, thanks. Awesome. Okay, so should we get started? Because this is a pretty card if I do say so myself. All right. Well, I shouldn't say that because I haven't actually made it. Okay, so we're going to start with our base card. I like to use thick basic white because it's more substantial for a card base. And this is cut 8.5 by 5.5. And we've scored it at 4 1/4. Ooh, we've scored it, but my scoring is bad. Gosh, that was bad. Ooh, and I used the trimmer to add the score lines, so I'm gonna refix that with my bone folder. There we go. Refix. That's not even a word, is it? I'm going to fix it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Sharon's hi. Thanks for commenting. I don't know why either people aren't watching me over on YouTube or my Facebook group, which is a page, which is impossible, or StreamYard is doing what it does, which is not streaming correctly. I'm actually glad I'm switching streaming services this month because StreamYard's making some crazy, really weird things happen. Anywho, thank you. So glad you found me over there, or nobody would be here. All right, so I am going to start with, oh, there's Keisha. Good morning, friend. I was beginning to think people couldn't see me on my page, but now that you're here, no, it's okay that you're late, honey. You're not late. You're so cute. Okay, so I love this die set. It's called Perennial Postage Dies. You may not know this or notice this because it's now part of the online exclusive, so you can only find it on my store. But look at these fabulous dies. Lots of sizes. So they cut the rectangle, but then they also cut the scallop. So I took a piece of real red and I took the largest one and I went ahead and cut it out on my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Okay, so that's already cut out. You may say, why aren't you showing us how to cut out? Well, first, I was making the card yesterday quickly as I was heading out to a hockey game. And I didn't actually put it together. And I thought, oh, I'll just use that one because you guys know how to cut. And besides, I'd have to cut it, off camera. Okay, so that's my real red. But then I wanted a piece that would just fit in here. So this one is a little funny size. Let me just get you the exact size. If you want to make your card, this card or a similar card, you'll want to know that. So this is 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. Okay, so that just fits nicely inside. Good morning, Diane. How are you? Okay. So like I said, I haven't really thought this through. So I don't think I want to glue this down yet. I think I want to glue this down. That was my idea. So I can go ahead and glue this down. Ooh. Oh no, I don't want to use this piece. You know what, you guys? Okay, I was going to use this piece. See, now we're just creating together. But then I thought, ooh, maybe it'd be better with this piece. So what I'm going to do is not glue anything down. I'm going to put this aside and we'll have a look at it once I get all the bits done. Okay. All right. So I'm going to grab a piece of basic white and I want to stamp this image. Okay. And I want to do it twice. I want 2 of these. So, hopefully that's a good one. So I'm going to do it once there. And then, I'm going to grab another piece. I think I was going to use that piece of basic white for my stamping, and I've got myself a little bit confused. I'll make sure I gave you those. Yeah, those measurements are still okay though. So we want 1 of those plus 1 more. I find when I have big stamps like this isn't a huge stamp, but I find that when I'm using my Memento ink, I like to put the ink on the stamp. That way I can control how much ink is going on there. So hopefully I don't have too much or too little. Oh, that's good. Okay, I need 2 of those. Oh, I'm glad you're fine. Is it raining out there? I didn't check outside, Diane, but I could hear the rain, and it was it sounded loud. Okay, I'm gonna color in with some blends. So I've got Real Red, Old Olive, Lemon Lime Twist, and Granny Apple. Okay. I'm gonna do, let's see, Lemon Lime Twist. I'm gonna do that one, I think. So it's got these little sprigs. You could also use Shaded Spruce. That's a nice alternative too. I'm just using the bullet end, I call it, or the pointy end, to add color to these little tiny sprigs. And I usually miss it with my eyesight. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to take the dark Real Red, again using that pointy end to color in my berries. What are you guys going to do today? Are you going to watch the Grey Cup? I know we don't have a horse in the race unless you're a Blue Bomber fan or a Argo fan. It would have been nice if we'd been able to make it so that we could watch our home team. But I'm sure downtown will be full of lots of fun. I find the Grey Cup fans are the most fun, aren't they? Like, they're just so fun. They like to have fun. Oh, hi, Cindy. How are you? It's cloudy and ugh. Cindy, did you, I just almost hate to ask, but I did mail your class kit, and I'm hoping it came before the strike. I'm going to do a little email to all the participants. This is for the Snowy Scenes class. And you can let me know, did you happen to get it? Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm going to use light old olive now, you guys. Yeah, everyone was late today. It isn't raining in Ladner. Oh, lucky you. Everyone was late today, Cindy. I was thinking, why aren't people commenting? Where are people? But then I had two friends pop over onto the Border Buddy group, so I knew it was working over there. But about 2 minutes before I went live, I hit the enter the studio, it's called, button, so you kind of go and you can see all your screens. And it popped up and said, unable to stream to all 3 destinations, you guys. And I'm like, ugh. And then just then my husband pops in. Is that, should I be calling you? My husband pops in and says, can I come and help him set the pressure cooker because he's making soup? I'm like, not right now. Oh dear, never rains, it pours. Pun intended. Okay, but I want to add, so that was the light olive oil, but old olive, but I'm going to add lemon lime twist. This is the dark one, and I just wanted to add a little bit of interest here because it's too flat. The color's too flat, but I don't know if you guys can actually see the color on screen. You probably can't. It's probably just too subtle to see the difference. Okay. Hi, Paulette. Welcome from Ontario. It didn't arrive. Well, it should have arrived, shouldn't it, Cindy? Because it was sent on Tuesday, and you're only down the road from me. Well, it's in the system, so we'll just have to be patient and hope for it to be over, and these poor people can get back to work, and we can all get our mail moving again. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I love, you guys know, I love when a die coordinates with the stamp so that I can cut it out. I don't have to fussy cut it. Love that. So let's move our little mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss in here. And we'll just run that through. For those of you who join me all the time, you know this trick, but I'm going to tell Paulette in case she doesn't know. So Paulette, this is how I do my sandwiches, they're called, for my mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss. I use plate number 3 on the bottom. The recommended one is hi Sarah, is 1. I think it's 1. It's the white one, I think, but I don't use that. It doesn't work for me. So I use number 3 and then a clear plate, then my paper and my die, and then a clear plate. Okay, and then it works every single time. So that's what I do. Okay, so there's 1, and like I said, we need 2 of these. So I already went ahead and cut out another one. So now we've got 2. Okay, so I'm going to just set those aside for a sec. And put this here. Okay, now I want to take another piece of basic white, and I think this is going to be large enough, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to make sure before I stamp anything. I'm going to use a die. Oh yeah, it does work. Okay, I grabbed another stamp set and die because I thought I want to use something a little bit different. I want to show you how you can You don't have to use everything in a suite. You can go and match up with other things. So I grabbed the Christmas labels bundle. I love this. So we've got 12 stamps and we've got 4 dies. Okay. But I love this particular die and I'll show you in a sec. So I'm going to take this stamp, which says, which one is this one? Celebrate, or is it? Celebrate the holidays in all ways. This is one stamp. But it would also work with Merry Christmas to you. Okay. So when I say works, I mean it works beautifully with the die. So I've got real red. Celebrate the holidays. There we go. And then this die is fantastic. If you haven't seen this die, you're going to say, I need this die. Okay. Look at this. It's going to cut it out in a way that highlights all these little sections of the words. So for those of you joining me who don't normally, I used repositionable tape, this one here, when I'm cutting out anything with the die, because I just don't want it to slip. Okay. So, you know, sometimes when you get it on there and then you're going and your hand shakes, so you rub the table or something happens. And then it moves and then you cut it and it's wrong. Like, especially after you've colored something, that's even more irritating, right? You've taken all this time to color in something and then it messes up. So that's why I use repositionable tape. What's going on? Nothing. Nobody's saying anything. Okay, now we're going to have some decisions to make here. So you guys are going to have to participate or I'm going to have to decide. So look at this. Can you see this die? These bits pop up. So you could isolate each one of these. Like you could pop that up with an Stampin' Dimensional, but then glue down the outer part and pop up the little words. I'm not going to do that, but you could if you wanted. So that's it with on the white. But I was playing yesterday and I also did it as a embossed on the red. But I'm not sure which one we're going to use yet. So we're going to kind of create this and see what we think. Okay. So remember I cut out the real red postage die. That's what we started with. And then we can either put the white down, but I've actually made up my own mind. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the Designer Series paper from the Nests of Winter. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and commit to this. I'm going to grab my glue. Okay. So remember, you guys, you can join my class. It's on December the 7th from anywhere in the world. If you're in Canada, it comes with a goodie bag. We make 8 cards. So if you didn't watch the beginning of my video and you came late, go back and check. And you will see all the details. Okay. If you don't live in Canada, you can still join. All right. So remember we had these pieces that we stamped and colored. So we're going to put these on. I'm going to do it like this. And then I want my words in the middle. So that's, well, we can actually go ahead and glue these. Let's glue these on. Oops. There we go. And I was going to put some ribbon on here, which I still think I will. But let's glue these on first. And then we can decide. Hi, Rita. Nice to see you over there on my group. Okay, so that's the basics. And then we've got a white one, which will pop up. Okay, so that's white. That's pretty. Or red. I actually think the white's better. So red, white, red, white. What do you guys think? We're also going to put some ribbon around it. So this ribbon I want to go around. I love this ribbon. This is called sheer ribbon, and it's silver and white, and it's so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna tie this on. White. You like the white too, Keisha? Me too. I like the white. It's sort of, I think it's because when I originally did this thinking, like I was laying out this card, I think I had the white background instead of the DSP. I wasn't going to put a bow, but I think a bow is better. So I think you like white too. You like the red sentiment, Paulette? See, we're all different, aren't we? We're all different. I like the red one too, Paulette. And I think I liked it when I had a white background because there was too much white, right? So it was really popping and it looked better. But then when I switched to the more wood-like background, I think that's when I kind of switched back to thinking white's better. Okay. Just playing with my bow here, which doesn't want to cooperate. It's fighting all the little notches on the side, which is fine. Just play with it. There we go. Let's trim this puppy off. Okay, so see the white really pops, right? Both are nice. I like seeing it. You're sweet. You have 3 rolls of that ribbon? Oh gosh. I love this ribbon. Well, it's a good thing you like it, Cindy, because you're getting half a roll in your kit when it arrives, right? For the last class. All right, so should we go ahead and pop this up? I think it needs popped up. Where is my dimensionals? Okay, whoops. All right. I love this bundle. Christmas labels. It's got every word you could want for a fun Christmas. Maybe not more of a traditional Christmas, but sort of, I mean, cards, not Christmas, but you know what I mean. Holiday cards. It's more kind of, oops, there we go. Cool. Then we'll put that on our card front. Oop. You know me, my white glue. I love my white glue. Okay. All right. Then I thought, well, I think we need a little bit of something. I like bling. So I've got my berries. What are these ones called again? Cherry cobbler and pearl adhesive back berries. So there's red and white. I think I've used up all my pretty little white ones. I mean, my red ones. But I'm going to just, I think, whoop, whoop. Well, they would be nice nail art, wouldn't they? Okay, I'm going to just pop that up there. And then I'm going to put another section down here. Whoop. And you can color these actually. Let's try that. If we take I think I might need the cherry cobbler blend because it's a bit darker. So if I take a blend, so this is the dark cherry cobbler. And I can color. Oh, look at that. I think I need a new one. Oh, how did that get all fuzzy? Yikes. I can color these in. Let's do a few of them. Of course, you can use them as white too. White would be nice. Okay. I'll just pick off a couple of these and put them on my card. Whoop, just randomly. Go. I like this card. We thinking we like this card? I think so. I like it. You know, sometimes you make a card and you think, oh, I like that. And then sometimes you go, ooh, missed the mark on that. But I like this one. It turned out nice. You don't have those embellishments? Oh my gosh. Gotta get them. Gotta get them. They're the best. Love them. They were sold out for a while too. They were so popular. Okay, so that's, oops. I'm not liking the way my bow's going, but there, that's better. Okay, so there we go. Now, that's with the white that most people wanted. And Paulette, here's how it would look with the red, which also is really nice. You could also go green, right? We could go like pull out one of the colors in here. I think I might even be inclined to go with the garden green, even though we don't have garden green Stampin' Blends. I think it might be nice. So white, red, and then green would be nice. Yeah, maybe I'll do a green one later and pop it on and take a picture so you can see. Okay, so that's our card for today, where we're mixing and matching Nests of Winter. Let's look at some other cards. We did this one the other day. This was sort of turning the little, I call them pussy willows. I don't know what they actually are, but kind of turning them into Christmas lights. Okay, that was one. And then we've got this guy, which is really highlighting the designer series paper, because this is the designer series paper, this is the designer series paper, and this is cut with the dies from the designer series paper, right? And this one here, this is great. This was actually, I was showing you guys how to use one of the card sketches from page 22 of the annual catalog, and this is kind of a take on that card design. And this is sort of a simple one. I made a lot of cards like this. Sweet, haven't I? Oh my goodness. This was in prep for the class. So these are not the class cards. The class cards are really nice, but these are not them. Pretty. Ange and I have already got them already designed, which is a week early, but we were getting everything ready to mail out so that as soon as the strike's over, we can pop them in the mail. So those are some examples. And then, of course, that's today's card, which hopefully, did I hold it up to show you? There we go. Isn't that pretty? Love it. It's kind of old fashioned, isn't it? It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, White Christmas or I don't know, something like that. One of those movies that we love to watch at Christmas. All right. What have we got? Thank you, Keisha. Yeah, it's more of a traditional type card, isn't it? And I'm mailing Christmas cards. I know that I don't think they will arrive late. I have high hopes that we can straighten this out, strike, and get our cards in the mail. But even if they come late, it's the sentiment that counts, you guys. It's the thought that counts, and people will be grateful to get them, right? So it looks like a postage stamp. It actually does, Cindy. I never thought about that. It looked because of the clever. You know, you could take that die, that outside die, and I've shown you lots of times, you guys, how you can make it different shapes. We could make it a square and actually, oh, Cindy, that is brilliant. We're going to have to try that. I'm going to have to try to make it look like actually a square postage stamp. Okay, that's my next challenge. I've got leftover bits. I can do it. Oh, gosh. Okay, guys. So, happy Sunday. I hope you have some time to create this week. I'll see you hopefully here on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, so adjust for your own time zones. And I'm going to try and end my stream. Let's hope it ends better than it started, because it's not really working. Okay, thank you so much for coming. You know how much I appreciate you taking time out of your lives to come and see me. I really appreciate it. So I think I have to go to Facebook, so I'm going to say goodbye over to Facebook first. And then I'm goodbye from here. All right, you guys, have a great rest of the day. Bye.